morning, YouTube. It's your boy Bernadette, the trucker, coming at you with another one. Well, this morning I'm here in Springfield. I left from Hometime on during the New Year's holiday break, and I took a load up to Arkansas, and that was in the previous video. I'm sorry I didn't complete it, but anyway, I digress. So we made it here to Springfield. I went to Freightliner. They had a Freightliner campaign on pretty much a good fair amount of Freightliners for a software update. So I had that taken care of, and while I was there, I had air compressor cutoff valve that needed to be replaced, and that was covered under warranty, so that was great. So I did a little maintenance here at the shop, replaced one of my tires that was going bad, and went ahead and did oil change and chassis lube, and now I'm ready to rock and roll. So for those of the prime drivers know that when you're here at the terminal and you don't have a load, it could be days, you know, because there's so many people here. So but fortunately I was able to grab a 34 in the process. I had a load where a driver was going to come in. I guess he had to take his truck to the shop, and he got to the terminal last night. I never got a message or anything, so I woke up this morning. It's about 6:30 in the morning. I woke up and I called driver lineup and said, "Hey, what's going on?" Long story short, we don't know exactly what happened, but the trailer's here. It has his lock on it, but he never scanned in the paperwork, and that load was going to Indiana, which, you know, I could drop early, so I would have just got up and left right away this morning and got it down there, dropped it early, because there's a bad snow. Well, there's gonna be snow in the area, so but I'm a firm believer that things happen for a reason. So I got back with him. He was like, "Well, I'm gonna take you off this one, and I'm gonna go ahead and I got this load. The only thing I got is going to Loveland, Colorado." I'm like, man, it's in the middle of January, going to Colorado? Let me check. So while we're on the phone, I said, let me check the weather. Turns out that the weather's this is gonna be cold. There's no snow or anything like that. And for those prime drivers, if you're a prime driver, you know Colorado's a good reload area. So I'm like, I'll jump on it. So let's go over the details of this load. All right, yeah. So I pick up in Springfield, Missouri, and I'm taking it to Loveland, Colorado. Here the temperature is 34 degrees, 5-degree variance, so it's gonna be easy on the fuel for me for the reefer. 783 miles. We're looking at 1,800. I could drop it 24 hours early. The appointment time is set. It's a wide open appointment for Thursday. We're gonna get up out of here and get it down there. My goal is to get it down there by 1,600 at the latest on Wednesday, which is tomorrow, so I can get it in on payroll. So I'm gonna go take a shower, do a quick pre-trip on the cab only, so that's not gonna take very much, and then we're gonna drive on over there. So I'll catch you on the next clip. Peace.
When possible, make a U-turn, then take the first left. need more energy. Can you help me? I need more energy. There's always a choice. Can you help me? Can you help me? I need more energy. There's always a choice.
What's going on, YouTube? Oh my goodness, man. When it rains, it pours. I'm telling you. I'm still on the load that I said that was on. However, today's just been a crazy morning. I left the terminal. I didn't get any footage of me leaving. And I got that short little clip of when I arrived at this receiver. I just had so many things going on. I can't even begin to tell you. But I am. So, I get to my 01 to pick up my trailer, my loaded trailer. Now, on the dispatch notes, it says that the temperature should be 35 degrees, 5-degree variance. Now, I picked up a brand new trailer. This is a 2026 trailer, and it's a brand new trailer. So, right off the bat, one or two things I need to make sure I pay attention or look for is is my right way scale calibrated. Now, for those that don't drive with Prime or that are unfamiliar with Prime's trailer, we actually have what they call a right way scale system on our tractor, which is what I'm in now, and on the trailer, and it'll tell you the weight of your load, okay? So, right off the bat, normally when you get a new trailer, especially when it's brand new, and it's obvious that it's brand new, and what I mean by that is, it looks brand new, like a brand new trailer. It's maybe done a couple of loads prior to me picking it up. So, I'm like, okay, I need to make sure that my weights are going to be good, because if not, then I have to calibrate it and go to a truck scale. That's one. Two, obviously, whenever you're picking up a trailer, whether it's loaded or empty, it's imperative that you do a pre-trip inspection. Select a pre-trip on the control panel of the reefer unit so that it can check the systems to make sure everything is working correctly before you leave the shipper. Okay, that is a must. You got to do it before you leave the shipper, because if there's anything wrong with the trailer while you're there at the shipper, me as a lease operator, as soon as I pull off, then I assume full responsibility for what's inside the trailer that's loaded. So I do the pre-trip to make sure that the trailer is working as it's supposed to be. So therefore, I know that it's working the way it's supposed to work. And if you run into an issue there at the shipper, then you can let them know. And then they can transfer your load off this trailer onto another one. You can do all the proper paperwork. I digress. So, I did that, and I pulled away, and I'm on the highway, and I'm currently on I-70 in Leavenworth, Kansas. I picked up in Springfield, Missouri, so I've been driving for a little bit, and this happens. It's going to be somewhere on the screen. I took still pictures, here, whatever. I don't know exactly where it's going to be. I had a flat tire. Yeah, it wasn't a true blowout where the tires shredded off the rim and I'm sitting on the rim or not like that. I just was driving and I was talking to my brother and another trucking buddy of mine, so we're laughing and hee and ha and whatever, and I'm looking through the mirror and I can see something out of the corner of my eye. Hey, always check your mirrors when you're driving. For all the new drivers, you need to constantly, you're driving, you're doing this, you're doing that, looking ahead, making sure you look far enough ahead, a mile ahead, and then I heard something like a whining sound. And then I just kept seeing that rubber. I was like, maybe I ran over something. I'm looking at our trailer, Now on the trailer here, I can't even flip it. But anyway, on the corner of our trailer, you have a purple light and an amber light. The amber light means that there's something wrong with the reefer unit. It's out of temperature, out of range. But that little purplish light is a tire inflation that will let you know, hey, look, you're losing air pressure on one of your tires. That did not go off yet. So as you can see in the picture, I ran over like a bolt or a screw or whatever, and it just blew the cap off the tire. So the tire's still on the rim. It's just shredded, and you see the damage that I posted up here on the picture of the mud flap. So I took pictures and gave all the details to Road Assist on the app. We have an app on our phone. You know, they want to know your truck number, your trailer number, describe the damage, blowout, what tire was it. It was the right rear outer tire. If you run in doubles or we run super singles, so it's just the right rear. And you want to give them, you know, as much detail as to where your location is. And it just so happens that I'm right here at the Leavenworth County line in Kansas at mile marker 222/4. So that is what's going on. I'm being positive because, you know, like I said, this load is not technically supposed to deliver until Thursday, and I have an open window because it's a drop and hook. Drop and hook meaning I drop this loaded trailer, I pick up an empty trailer and move on. But nonetheless, today is Tuesday, and the way I have planned it is that I'm trying to get off this load. So I want to try to get this delivered by tomorrow, but here it is, you know, 3:50 in the afternoon, and you know, God only knows how long it's going to take for somebody to come out and change the tire. That's for me to get back on the road. Okay, let's see here. Is that an ETA? Let's see here. What's the message? Let's see here. Okay, stay safe and let me know when it's fixed. Okay, cool. So I let dispatch know, Road Assist know, sent them their information. I'm waiting to hear back from them once they get a hold of the vendor to come out. And I also let my fleet manager know, hey, what's going on. I'm not just hanging out on the side of the road because it can be very dangerous. But I got my triangles out. I staggered them, so it's a perfect little. So anyway, I'm here on the side of the road just rambling to you too. So y'all stay tuned, and we'll get back after it, okay? All right, peace. YouTube, so I'm on the side of the road, and the tire guy's here to replace the tire. We're hopefully going to use the spare tire. That's where he was underneath. I was showing it to you, and hopefully it'll just be simple plug and play. But as you can see, I have the officer behind me just making sure everything was copacetic. I'm actually quite surprised. I've only been on the side of the road for maybe an hour, and normally it takes hours for somebody to show up. So I'll keep you posted, and this is me getting my tire replaced on the trailer on the side of the road. YouTube. It's the next day. I'm here where I stopped for the night. Got here to the pilot here in Salina, Kansas. We just completed our pre-trip. Ready for another day. Let's see how today treats us. Just a quick little recap. I had some issues with my trailer that I picked up. Then I had a blowout on the way here. So, but you know what? That's trucking. You know, that just helps make us a better person. So let's go ahead and flip this camera around and get on the road, and let's go. Let's get it. We're gonna get here. Like I said, I'm going to Loveland, Colorado. Got one more fuel stop at the TA in Denver, and then we're gonna head on down the road. Drop this trailer. It is a drop and hook, so I can drop it. This load gets into for payroll, and that'll set us up to have a positive week revenue rise. So I hope everybody is having a good day, evening, whatever time you're watching this video or you get to this clip. So let's get it. Let's go. Peace. YouTube. We delivered that load successfully. Another one in the bag. So we'll get ready for the next video, which is my next load that I'm picking up. I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you to all my subscribers. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell for my next video. This is Bernadine the Trucker, and I'm out. Peace.